Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass. So I don't like the look of this D. Listen, I don't need gay or straight boner pills. My boner works just fine.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I want to see movies! I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
I would love if somebody gave me boobs for my birthday. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where you, the chat, the audience, the gatekeepers, you are the gatekeepers. We do what you want. That's how this works, except for a little bit in the beginning, but the rest is all up to you. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. It is Friday, and yes, it is my birthday. I am a year older. I wish I wasn't as old as I was. I don't feel like I've accomplished enough in my life or done enough things right in my life to be this old, but I am this old. And it's been a weird birthday so far. I mean, I was, of course, awake when it rolled over to today, playing games with the guys last night. Then we ended it, and I thought, okay, I'll watch a little bit of anime, and I'm going to go to sleep. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. I never really went to bed last night. I was up literally all night, tossing and turning. I could not go to sleep. Not for lack of trying. Not for lack of trying. But so I was essentially up until about 9:20, 9:14, 9:20. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to give it another shot. I got 3 hours until we got to go live. Three and a half hours. Because I get up. My backstop, the point of no return is noon. That's the alarm is set for. The point of no return is noon. I went back to sleep. I got a little sleep, which is essentially why I'm awake as I am. I utilize my sleep very well. But man, did I have a fucked up final dream. It's dream time. It's dream time. It's dream story time. So here's, of course, obviously what's on my mind. I kept dreaming that I was getting close to show start time, and I wasn't ready yet. Now, first, it was just me, and my mom was coming around, and there were cats here for some reason, which I don't have cats. But there was a nice little kitty, petting the kitty, stuff like that. And then after my mom was gone, and this just shows you part of my brain wants reconciliation. My former best friend, who we have not talked in 6-7 years now, because we had a fight in 2016, and neither of us apologized for what we did, and we were both in the wrong. I was as much wrong as he was, and then I probably I said some stupid shit afterwards. I tried to since reach out if I could with numbers I thought were his. He never replied back, but in my dream, he came back, and we were buddies again, and it was cool, and he was hanging out. He was being Mr. Positivity, and I was happy because, he used to be Mr. Negativity. So that was cool. But then here's the fucked up part. My apartment, which was sort of my apartment, but not. My apartment was invaded by people who don't actually live here, but they pretended they lived here. One of them was now disgraced Governor Tim Walz for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Maybe because he's in the news. I don't know. But he's a crotchety old man who won't do anything. And then some lady who I swear to God is Cynthia Erivo taking care of another stupid old lady who was being a bitch. And these people kept breaking the house rules. They kept barging into my room. They kept taking my shit. They kept walking around the house with their goddamn shoes on. And if you come to see me, you take your shoes off in the front hall and you walk around the house without shoes on in the house. That it's the rule. Very Japanese. You take your shoes off when you come in. No shoes in the house. So they kept walking around, and then they kept trying to interrupt us. I'm trying to start the damn show, and they keep barging in here. And they're menacing. I'm going to make it stop. And I woke up and realized, oh, thank God it wasn't real. It's one of those dreams you wake up and go, yes, thank you for not being real. Thank you. Why couldn't I have dreamed about boobies? It's my birthday. Why could not I have dreamed about boobies? No, I have to dream about psychotic shit that makes me go nuts. But here we are. I had a sort of nice pancake breakfast for myself really quickly. I've been re-up for about an hour or so now. And I quickly slammed out some homemade pancakes, but I have new pots and pans, and I've only made them once over New Year's, so I don't quite have the feel for the pan I was using. So I made the first couple too thick, and I had the wrong spatula available. So and this is very unlike me. I'm very good with breakfast foods. It's one of the things I'm really good at, and I fucked it up. And the first two were too thick. I didn't flip them right because they were too thick, and they didn't cook all the way through for the flip. I salvaged it with the remaining few. So I wolfed down a stack of pancakes this big before the stream. So they're not sitting there like a lump though. They're not lead. They were nice and fluffy and delicious. So I don't feel like I'm stuffed. But I had a nice birthday pancake breakfast, and now I'm here with you. I'm now with you. So I thank you, Dash, for the happy birthday. I didn't know I shared a birthday with Al Capone. All my years, I didn't know I shared a birthday with Al Capone, nor that this was the first filmed moment in history in 1894. Thank you, Agatis. Thank you, our bubble. Thank you. No, the cold is no. I got less than 1% of the cold left. Less than 1% of the cold left. I'm pretty fine. Last night was the first time, essentially, in 2 months that I hadn't taken anything to go to sleep. I didn't need to take anything. My nose is fine. Not coughing shit up really anymore. So I'm essentially at 99.5%, something like that. And it's less than 1% of the sick still messing with me a little bit times a day. But I'm essentially fine. I'm okay. Mentally, nothing. But we are here. It is my birthday. I'm glad you're all joining me here today. We got stuff to talk about. I mean, if I was a normal person, I'd say, fuck it, I ain't doing shit on my birthday. But no, we got shit to talk about because I have had a thought, a story burning a hole through my brain since yesterday afternoon when I replied to a particular post on X and then realized as I saw more evidence that it was there. Thank you, Fernandez T. Thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you very much, my good friend. And Kratos is here, but not chatting yet. For $35, Kratos, he says, I feel like helping you with your weight loss goals. You'll burn plenty of calories cringing at dinner for schmucks. And don't forget to compare it to the room. Oh, man, I have only seen parts of Dinner for Schmucks. I've never actually seen that whole movie. It's not what I saw. I didn't like. I know the premise of it. You're trying to. Somebody's trying to ruin their own chance at something, so they bring the worst people ever to a dinner party. That's all I know. So Dinner for Schmucks. So we're gonna have to do that. I would say Monday. We'll try and get it done for Monday. If not Monday, then definitely Tuesday. It all depends on how Sunday afternoon goes. I could probably get it in for Sunday. And since he did it, let's go over the rules. Got the hiccups. Since it is my birthday, the rules do stay the same. $10 will get you an Adam Rant just about anything. $15, Ask me a question. I'll tell you no lies. We'll have a good discussion together about usually nerd pop culture shit. $15 also gets you an article in the news, a hot take reaction to an article in the news, or one you may have found you want me to talk about. And $35 get you chat. Maybe watch the shoes. And if you just want to give me a super chat, a happy birthday super chat or tip, that's fine too. I accept those. They are welcome here. I have no other grift for today other than it's my birthday. It's my birthday. All right. So I have one thing I want to talk about. And because it's my birthday, I beg your leniency, because we usually don't wade into this area, but it is my birthday. So I get a little bit of rope with which possibly to hang myself and to talk about something that I think needs to be talked about, because we walked into that yesterday. We opened a discussion yesterday when I talked about the idea of what is a fan. What is a fan? What is a fan? The definition. And I didn't have a real answer. I'm going to push that to Sunday. We're going to have a good discussion on Sunday. I don't have an answer, but then I can definitely tell you what a fan doesn't do. A fan of an IP, a fan of a product, does not take such said franchise, IP, character, whatsoever. A real fan doesn't take characters, a story, a world, a universe, and they don't take it and use it to lecture you. They don't use it to lecture you and wag a finger at you and tell you you're a bad person because you don't fit into their ideological spectrum. Now, here's where I ask for your leniency, because I don't normally talk about these things. There's a lot going on in the world of politics right now. There's a lot going on in this country where the Trump administration, our president, President Trump, is trying to uncover the corruption, the illegal immigration corruption and fraud in this nation, which we've known has existed for decades. And he is now attempting to uncover it and shine the disinfected sunlight upon it. I wouldn't talk about this because this is not a channel of politics, but for the sake of this discussion, the other day, a psychotic woman tried to run over an ICE agent with a car. Now, per the law, a car could be considered a deadly weapon. There is such a thing called vehicular homicide. A car is a weapon. It is a weapon that can be used all on its own, not loaded with explosive materials or anything. You can try and run somebody over, knock them, hit them. It's assault with a weapon. It is therefore a vehicular homicide. Intent to do harm. She tried to run this guy over, and he responded with his training, and he opened fire, and she lost her life. In my opinion, you get what you fucking deserve. You fuck around, you find out. Now, of course, the left is up in arms. The left is up in arms. Oh, it's fascism. Oh, we're Nazis. They got Nazis in the street. They're goose stepping and the Gestapo. They're there. They're doing all. They're here to kill your family. They want to kill you, the normal citizen. No, these are the truth is out about this person. She's a domestic terrorist, essentially. That's what she was. But there's the thing. The left, the commie Marxists, and their brainwashed, indoctrinated masses are pushing this agenda. Now, you, me, sane thinking people, we know this. We know what's going on here. We know what's going on here. But there are not sane people on the internet. There are insane people on the internet. And it just so happens this topic coincides with what I said. What is a fan? What is a fan? How should a fan behave? A fan wants to just talk about the thing they love with you. They want to share stories of their experiences and what they love it. A real fan does not take said thing and lecture you with it. Here's why this is in my brain. I came upon this post yesterday from this epic piece of shit who I know for a fact is a dick-sucking guntard. But there are lots of people like this through the Star Wars stuff. And I have another example we'll go with. It came across it this morning. I was just going to use this one, but I have another example too. Here's this. The Moonlight Warrior, who is a piece of shit. You cannot be a fan of Batman, Superman, or even DC Comics as a whole if you try and defend what ICE did today. You're not a fan of Superman or Batman or DC Comics. Because what you are aligning yourself with is what they do not stand for. Breaking the law, anarchy, chaos, order. What happened is an unfortunate incident. But it happened. And for you, Moonlight Warrior, and go look at his account. Go look at his account. He is a dick sucker. He is a far-left commie, Marxist, indoctrinated dick sucker. To take something like this and to wag your finger saying, oh, you're not a fan of these things if you want this. If you do not align with my ideology, you're not a fan. Now, someone say, Adam, you talk about gatekeeping all the time. No, this is not akin to what I talk about gatekeeping. When I talk about gatekeeping, I talk about preserving the escapism and integrity of franchises, to not let assholes like this in to corrupt it and push it as some sort of activist agenda. Talking about Batman and Superman like this is activism agenda. And all you got to do is go look at what these comics are like today. This is the audience current day DC, and we'll say Marvel too, have cultivated. People who are indoctrinated commie Marxist activists. Just look at the absolute Batman. The absolute Batman kills police officers who he calls Nazis. Batman doesn't kill. At least not on purpose. Accidents may happen. And then he feels terrible about it because Batman doesn't kill. Doesn't shoot a gun, doesn't kill. Superman holds back. I live in a world of cardboard. My favorite moments ever of a Superman adaptation. I live in a world of cardboard, always holding back so I don't kill. Because Superman does see the best in people. He is the big blue Boy Scout. This tells me this asshole doesn't understand the fandom. He says that he loves DC Comics. First assistant director with what? Shit? Why don't you say no? These are the people who we gatekeep out of our fandoms because they want to turn it into activist agenda vehicles. And there's another example. I came across this one too. Fuck ICE. Master Chief. Art by whatever, but notice this guy locked his replies because he's a coward. They're always cowards. I mean, this guy left his replies open. Give him that. But he's an idiot. But here, fuck ICE. Activist tourist. You know why? Because the Spartan program is a program of fascism. Spartans were created to crush resistance to the ruling regime. They turned into heroes when something worse came along, and you have to use to fight aliens. But these are kidnapped children who are brainwashed and indoctrinated. Oh, sound familiar? Send your kids off to college, they're going to get brainwashed and indoctrinated. But this is what we're talking about. These people, they hijack what we love. They hijack great things and twist it to fit their narrative, their ideological narrative, their agenda, their beliefs. This is not what a fan is. They're not there to lecture you. They're not there to wag a finger at you. Fans just want to have fun. They don't want to take something they love and turn it into a disgusting piece of propaganda or use it to say you are evil because you don't agree with me. So you can't possibly understand this. No, I will say, not because you don't agree with me on ideology, but because you clearly don't understand how these things work. That's why I want to gatekeep. They want to gatekeep us. so they could keep bastardizing these great things. Bastardize Superman, bastardize Batman. That's what they want to do. That's why these conversations are so important. That's why I am not afraid to bring this up today. Even though we don't talk politics on the channel. We only talk politics when assholes like this intrude into our escapism. All we want is the continuation, the protection of our escapism entertainment. I should open up a Batman or Superman comic. I should put in a piece of Batman or Superman media and not have to worry about being lectured to by the people who wrote it about something that they believe in, but I don't. It's one thing to deal with classic themes. It's another to tell me, oh, because you believe in legal immigration, you're a fascist Nazi. Oh, we should be allowed to run over our law enforcement if we disagree with them. I disagree with the cops around here all the time, but I ain't going to run one over. Cops in this county are dicks. Liberal dicks. They behave like assholes, hiding, ready to give you a ticket, pull you over for no reason. This entire state is filled with assholes. This particular spot you drive through, they fuck with you when you drive through it. I used to take that drive back and forth from here to where I used to live. But I'm not going to go after them because you don't do that. You want to change something, you vote in a new sheriff or a new police chief. Or you vote in an administration that will change the police. Put in people who are ready to do competent work. You don't say, oh, I'm going to run them over with a car. Because you've been brainwashed and indoctrinated by people who take over media projects and tell you, oh, the heroes you love, these clown heroes, oh, they would fight against an ICE agent doing their job on deporting someone who doesn't belong here. So I'm gonna bring this up. This is part of the conversation now for Sunday. Part of the conversation. What is a fan? I don't know the definition of fan, but I will tell you again, a fan does not take something they love and use it to lecture, demean you, and tell you you are not a fan and you don't belong there. A real fan takes something they love and wants to keep it intact and keep people like this out of their fandom. Actual gatekeeping, which we need. All right, we're done here. I had to talk about that. I didn't want to, but I had to. And Kratos, you're right. Our gatekeepers. We listen. We all think different things, but we still love the thing we love, and we will argue like nerds. And yes, they want to kick us out and change it and turn it into vehicles. They want to corrupt it. Good word, corruption. They want to corrupt it. Yeah. So that I had to talk about that, and we're going to talk about where I'm going to bring this up again on Sunday during the fan topic discussion. I'm going to. All right. So with that said, why don't we dive into the news and see what's going on there? Why don't we dive into the news? Let's hit a little refresh because that's how the game works. Little refresh. Zippity day. Okay, here we go. Takes a second because Chrome is slow. Behaves weird. All right. This guy on I don't care what you're doing on CBS News. I really don't care. PGA Award nominations. Don't care about your nominations for anything. I don't care about award season. I don't care about all the tech from CES because I'm not going to buy probably any of it. I have what I need right now. I don't know who Lily Allen is. Who's Lily Allen? Who are Connor Story and I know who Tessa Thompson is. One single expression Tessa Thompson. I don't care what they're doing. Digital creator firm, like manager, don't care. TV Academy rules, Emmy rule changes, don't care. Ariana Grande champion Cynthia Erivo after Wicked for Good award snubs. Your second movie didn't do as well as the first because everybody caught on. Even your original fan base didn't come back and watch it enough. Didn't flop, but didn't make as much money as the first one. Go away. Listen, Ariana, I'm going to give you some advice. I've given it to you before. Hang on, excuse me. Throat's a little dry here. Why don't you go eat a couple hamburgers? You'll eat some fries too and a milkshake. Put on about 10 pounds and you'll be hot again. Of course, I won't fix your brain. Your brain is still broken, but at least you'll be hot. Ousted the Traitors contestant on learning he's not the best judge of character. Whatever. Black Mirror renewed for season 8 on Netflix. I've never even seen Black Mirror seasons 1 through 7. I know of it. I know it's not for me. Polymarket packs with Golden Globes. Don't care. Don't care about your goddamn award shows, predictions, betting, or whatever. Jafar Panahi on why Trump's intervention is not needed in Iran. Say that when they start killing everybody and you call for help from somebody. Marion Cotillard and Jean, I don't give a crap. Night Manager Season 2, director Georgie Banks Davies. Hyphenated names. What is with women and hyphenated names? What is with hyphenated names? Take the one name. Hyphenated names. That's feminism at work. What is that? What is that? Third wave? Fourth wave? Is that fourth wave? I don't know. It's all crap. Now I'm spicy right now. I'm feeling spicy. X limits AI image editing paid users after Grok deepfake controversy sparks UK ban threat. All right. I heard about this. I read about this morning a little bit. Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! People are making lewd pictures of people in AI. Boo-hoo! Grow a fucking pair. I mean, there are those of you in the chat who would make gay photos of me and Dermy if you had the right assets for it. And I would hate it, but there'd be nothing I could do about it. Nothing I could do about it. Because you know what? It's the fucking internet. It's the goddamn internet. You don't want to be on there. You don't want to be on the internet. Don't put fucking pictures of yourself anywhere. This is the fault of fucking Facebook. Oh, I need to share my pictures with the world. Oh, Instagram. I got to share pictures of my health with myself around the world. Hey, everybody, look, I'm eating a piece of pie. Oh, look, don't I look cute in this? Maybe don't share pictures of yourself like fucking whores. And people won't use AI to make you wear weird shit. Maybe do that. Maybe if you didn't do that, people wouldn't deepfake. Maybe you don't walk around with your tits hanging out, which I do approve of because I'm a horny single man and I got to jerk off to something. But maybe don't walk around with your tits hanging out, pimping your OnlyFans page, and then cry when people make deepfake nudes of you. Jeez. Thank you, Kel. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear it. Fuck around and find out. Bullshit. Everybody's a fucking crybaby. My God. You know what? You know how you end something? You lean into it and laugh with it. You get in on the joke. And when you laugh about it, okay, we move on. But as soon as they know something bugs you, oh, they're just going to needle you. They're just going to keep going because they know it makes you annoyed. Laugh with it. Good God. Imagine if I was doing this stream and I still try to avoid saying the gayest goddamn things in the world, which you guys clip on a regular basis. Imagine if I still cared about not saying something so gay that you can twist it and make it sound wrong. That would be boring. It's a fucking internet. Grow a fucking pair. AI impact drama, humans in the loop adds something I don't give a fuck about. Mortal Kombat 2 star Luddy Lin joins Comedy Invasion 3. Don't care. New projects by Renown. Don't care. Anything here? Anything interesting? None of this is interesting. None of this is interesting. We'll go a little more. All right, people suck. It all sucks. None of this. Who cares about any of this? Don't care about any of this. All right, what do you got here? Baldur Gates 3, Wild Wasp, sparser than Larian writer would have liked, but he's really proud of him. I didn't play BG3, so no comment. No comment. You have enough. You have enough. You don't need any more. Bam Margera signs peace deal with Johnny Knoxville's team. Will appear in Jackass 5 via previously unseen archive footage. Whatever. I am so sick of Jackass, and I never liked Bam. I never liked Bam. I thought Bam was a piece of shit. Never liked Bam. Charlie Booker confirms Black Mirror will return season 8. We just went over that. Red Dead Redemption 2's newly discovered mystery has reached its endgame. Let's solve this before GTA 6 arrives. Well, you might have more time with GTA 6 getting probably pushed back again. So don't worry. You'll have time. You'll have time. Claire Obscura and Ghost Yote ruled DICE Award nominations. Ghost Yote don't deserve shit. Nintendo Switch Online adds GameCube Classic Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I had a GameCube. I had played Path of Radiance. It was okay. I've seen this going around since last night. Let's not put this game on some sort of pedestal like deserves to be worshipped. It was okay. I beat it. It was fine. Never played it again. I'm saying it's just an okay game. Let's not have retro beer goggles on here. Larian reveals more Divinity. More on Divinity. Here's everything we learned. Oh, well, if you guys want to talk about that, we can. I didn't look at this. I don't know. Crimson Desert's open world is at least twice as big as Skyrim's and larger than Red Dead 2's. Okay, listen, I've already pre-ordered Crimson Desert. I'm in on this. Open world RPG. I from what I've seen with the mounts and the combat and the grittiness and the activity of the world, I'm ready to dive in and explore this world. And forgive me, and I didn't play Red Dead, but I walked across the tundra basin, the tundra wastes of Skyrim, and went from side to side, did everything possible. And I'm down for it. I'm ready for it. Let's go. I want to lose myself in this game. We'll be streaming it. Don't know if we'll stream the whole thing, but we're going to stream this. We're going to find out. I'm ready for it. Let's go. I want high adventure, and I think it's going to give it to me. As BioWare failed live service Anthem gets ready to die, players rush to unlock platinums and say their goodbyes, while others work on custom servers. Anthem. That was where BioWare really started to go wrong. Live service. Fuck live service. Fuck it. Division 3 will have as big an impact as Division 1, Ubisoft says. Shut up. Nobody cares about the Division. Nobody cares. People are getting their rocks off in Arc Raiders for that shit right now. Nobody cares about the Division. It's supposed to have multiplayer. Yes. I didn't see that. That's cool. I pre-ordered it so I could get the pre-order goodies. So yeah, Christmas Dev looks like it'll be fun. I'm ready for it. We've got creativity, money, and time. Star Wars superfans refuse to give up, trying to convince Disney to U-turn on Scrap, the Hunt for Ben Solo movie. You have money and time. Well, keep wasting it and keep providing me with content. You losers. Nobody cares about the Hunt for Ben Solo. You're not going to get it. It's never going to happen. Because it's a character that's worthless and a story that's worthless. Keep wasting your time. Keep looking like idiots. I love it. Wait. Rest of CM Punk. If this is CM Punk quote, why is it a picture of John Cena? But before whatever this is, CM Punk says, why is there a picture of John Cena when you're talking about CM Punk? Ugh. Wrestling star CM Punk says Stranger Things Backlash shows people just want to be angry about everything because it didn't happen the way they fantasy booked it in their head. Why don't you say that about the Disney Star Wars stands too, Punk? You lunatic. He's a lunatic. Great wrestler, but Phil Brooks is a lunatic. Nintendo fans are unhappy about new Joy-Con 2's minimal color scheme. Don't care. Tango Remake eyes Catherine Hahn for Mother Gothel after months of fan casting. Never listen to fan casting. Rule number 1, don't listen to fan casting. Gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. There we go. All right. And we're into yesterday's news. Avowed. Okay, hang on. Avowed is coming to the PlayStation 5. Avowed, a failed game on Xbox and PC, will not find a home on the PS5 with all its queer crap in it. Arc Raider players fear in-game marketplaces as Embark teases trading ambitions. Wow. You should fear it. You know why? Now, I'm all for player-run economies. MMOs, it's a common thing in MMOs. But in this game, it's just going to make the ganking and griefing even worse. Because you went out there, you farmed some shit you're going to sell, and the griefer is just going to camp and take it from your ass. That's what's going to happen. So you're going to do the work, and someone else is going to steal your shit and sell it and get in-game currency. If they do that, they better create a PvE-only zone where people can actually farm the shit. Create instances that are PvE only. Do it. Otherwise, it's going to really fuck your game up even more. All right, that's pretty much it. Let's go to Park Bliss. Rumor, Ant-Man character may die off screen before Avengers Doomsday. That would be so funny if they killed Paul Rudd off screen. Cinderella Castle repainting now underway at Magic Kingdom. Whatever. Tom Cruise reported film. We talked about that yesterday. I talked about it before a lot of other people did, and I talked about it correctly. And other people are just kind of jerking it off. That's all they're doing. Call out for what it is, desperation. Catherine Hahn, we talk about that. Tim Walz's daughter argues new media has responsibility to not expose fraud. We're done. That's it. News over. News over. That's it. No more. No more. That's it. That's the news. I'm sticking to it. Okay. We have anything else? You guys want anything else so far I want to talk about? No. So I'll let you ruminate on that for a minute. Well, what a day. What a day. It is my birthday. And I guess for a second, let me what do you guys think about if you want to talk about anything else? What is it to have your birthday? For me, my birthday has always been kind of a weird thing because my birthday falls in January, which when you're a kid, nobody's around. You're not in school. And my birthday was never a big deal when I was a kid. I mean, I was treated well by my mom. You know, my mom would make sure I had a nice birthday and stuff like that. But parties were always kind of forced because nobody was around. You're not in contact with your friends. It's vacation. People go away because it's Christmas and New Year's. And so I appreciate my birthday. I don't hate my birthday. I never really make a big deal out of it. I don't. Also because, honestly, I don't feel like I'm aging very quickly. I mean, don't take my new driver's license picture, which I got last week. Oh, that's the worst driver's license picture I've ever taken. Mind you, I was still really sick, and that was the day I got my $2,000 bill estimate, over $2,000 bill estimate for my car. So I looked like this, and it would like my hair stick. I had to take my hat off. I've been wearing my hat for hours, and I hadn't washed my hair yet, so I took it off. It's sticking straight up in the air. I'm going like looking as fat as I can possibly fucking be. So it's but I'm not aging too quickly. As old as I am, I don't look my age. Don't feel my age. I don't have any real problems associated with my age. So I don't really think much of the birthday. I try not to, also because I still have things I want to accomplish in my life that I should have accomplished 10 years ago. And I want to hope I'm not running out of time. So birthdays I'm all for celebrating birthdays. But if you're a person like me who doesn't make a big deal out of it, I think that's okay too. If you just want something normal and quiet and this and that. You think you should uninstall Arc Raiders? I think you should too. I think Arc Raiders lost its shine. I've talked about that. I think Arc Raiders has lost its shine because it's turned. I've been talking about this for a few weeks now. It's turned into a Gankfest because of jerks like Burnt Peanut, who gets 100,000 fucking people watching him play that game. I'm not saying there's not interest in it, but I don't think it's the game that the developers intended it to be. Not right now. Not at all. Not at all. And anything that is that kind of PvP element where whether or not they wanted it, you're encouraged to F people over. It's not fun. So, yeah, I mean, it's just taking up hard. When was the last time you played it, Kel? Because you got it to play with Weasel and Dermy and Silver. And you guys haven't played that in weeks now. You guys have been in Enshrouded for 3 weeks. Almost a month. You guys have been deep in that game for almost a month now. So, when was the last time you guys played that? That's what I ask. Because if you have something that you got to play with other people, forget when you play it by yourself. You do. Yeah, before Enshrouded, way before Enshrouded. Way before. I'm trying to think back because I watched you guys play it. I mean, I was sitting there watching. Worth. That was the last time Dermy played. If you guys who don't know, for those who don't know, Kel, Dermy, and Weasel were playing Arc Raiders. I wasn't there for that. I was doing something else. I wasn't there for this incident. I came in about 2 hours later after it happened into Discord. They were playing Arc Raiders, and because of the proximity chat and all this stuff, let's just say things happened, and Kel let loose all the gamer words, apparently. And Dermy's like, well, there goes my stream. Yeah, I mean, that's right, our Buffalo, man. Our Buffalo, you're right. What's the point of working hard to get effed over by a griefer? That's been my whole talking point for this game. If this game had PvP optional, I would have bought this game while it was on sale because I have a little bit of gift card money left from a gift on my PS account, on my PSN account. I got a little bit of money. I had enough to have bought it. And I thought about it. But as I was thinking about it, everybody I knew stopped playing it. Even the people I watched who stream. I watched Beardo and X-Wing play it. They stopped playing it. They stopped streaming it. They were having fun, but I guess something got unfun or other things got more fun. What is the point of playing a game to get ganked and everything taken from you? Listen, there's always cool people in there. There's always going to be cool people, but that game, and I've heard the story and I've seen the evidence, people have made the case that because of jackasses like Burnt Peanut, the game is essentially mobbed by now griefers who are in there to turn it into just a PvP fest. People should be teaming up to fight clankers, not looking to kill each other. Now, that's what I would want to do. If it had PvE option where it's you and your buddies against the clankers, man, I would have been all in for that shit. I would have been in. I would have been playing with the boys, would have been streaming it. We would have had a ball. We'd probably still be streaming it on occasion, at least once every other week or something like that. But no. They had to create an environment where the worst of gamers get in. Because griefers are gamers too, but they're the worst kind of people. They are. They're the people that want to ruin your fun. They're the people that want to take your time and have it be wasted. That's what they do. That's what they do. And I never play those types of games, so I've never been griefed out of a game, except one game. And well, also because Arcade is one of the worst MMOs I ever played. It was a lie. They lied to us. Then again, Korean MMOs, Stay away from Korean MMOs. Stay away from Korean MMOs. They want to fuck you in all orifices. And then say, oh, what's the matter? Why are you unhappy? Because you fucked me without permission. So, yeah. Arc Raiders is still a successful game. In fact, you know what? Let's have a look up here. Let's look at the what's that thing called? Steam charts. Steam charts, Arc Raiders. Is that the right thing? Steam charts. Am I looking at the right one? Is this it? Let me see. Is this the one I want? Yeah. Yes, here we go. I got it right. I got it right. Yeah, this game's still going hot, guys. The game is still going hot. But I think it's the wrong people playing it. Players right now, almost 300,000. 24-hour peak, over 300,000. All-time peak 2 months ago, 481K. So the game is still going fine. It's leveled out a little bit, but it's a little bit. But I think it's the wrong people playing this. Yeah, I mean, Weasel's the one who first played it with our gaming group and got the other guys to play it. And complete your quests. Yeah, complete your quests. You don't have quests. You should not have quests in a PvP zone. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get to finish it. Because somebody's going to grief your ass. Not to take your shit. I mean, I guarantee now it's not so much about taking shit. It's just about fucking you over and killing your ass and ganking you. That's what it's about now. So there's the evidence. This game has not fallen off at all. It is still chugging along hard. People like it. People are having a good time. Let's do the max. Look at look at that. It's as popular as it has been since it came out 2 months ago. But I think it's now the wrong people playing it. Or good people playing it have now adapted to play it like wrong people. Because you go out there and play this game, you're not trusting anybody. You are probably now in a shoot first, ask questions later. And you're not gonna hold the evac elevator open for anybody. You're not gonna do that. This is the type of gaming that I hate. I hate this type of gaming. Where it turns people into assholes. It's one thing to play Among Us like we do every couple of months. And be jerks to each other when we're playing it. Because that's it. We're supposed to be jerks. We're trying to lie to each other. But it's a bit of a competitive game. This is a game where you're trying to complete tasks and better yourself, and some people don't even have to actually play the game as intended. They just can sit there and wait for your ass and gank you and take your shit. It's gaming, but it's not good gaming. Thoughts on Sea of Thieves? I am not into Sea of Thieves. I had a friend before it became a thing. A friend of mine, a person I play with MMOs, she wanted me to watch her and a couple others play it. I watched them play it one night. I realized the what's the word I want? The whimsical nature of it, the whimsical design, didn't like it. I'm not so much a super pirate guy either. It wasn't very. Now I know that has PvP in it, but as I understand it, you can get away with not seeing anybody in Sea of Thieves if you are pretty careful. You don't. It's easy to avoid a fight. So I wasn't into it because of his gameplay and graphics design. That's why I wasn't into it. So I don't really have much of an opinion beyond that. Buffalo. I don't have much opinion about that. And I'm sorry if I missaid your name earlier. I see now it's R Buffalo as I'm reading it more carefully. Hey, shut up, footboy. I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from you, footboy. You were CC. I didn't know you were alpha beta tester on that reason. I didn't know that. But yeah. I want to say something cool, but I don't know if I can announce it yet. So I'll wait until I get permission. Cool things might be happening. Some cool things might be happening. I don't want to talk about it at a turn yet, but I have been made aware of some, let's just say, private gaming news. It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna wait on that one. I'm gonna wait with that. There you go. There you go. There you go. Is there? I don't think is there matchmaking in Arc Raiders? I wouldn't know. I don't play it, and I haven't watched it be played in well over a month now. Because everybody I watch play it ain't playing it no more. Anyway, all right, we're coming up on the hour. Let's see. You guys have anything you want me to bring up? No, you haven't requested any of the articles. No other topic discussions. That was a freebie. It was my birthday. That was a freebie. All right. So it's Friday. It's Friday, which means tonight in about 10 hours, 9 hours, we got Ballbusters on Dermy Wormy's channel. Dermy has it's a promotion night. That's all I'll say. It's a promotion night for somebody else's content. So tune in as we'll be supporting a friend and associate. I'm probably not going to do a lot of. Let's be honest. Once I get a few things done, and the adrenaline of streaming wears off, I'm probably going to face plant into a pillow and pass out again. I'm going to try not to. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got house chores. I got prep to do. I got a fuck ton of cleanup to do in the kitchen. I have not cleaned up for my pancake breakfast. It's a bomb in there right now. I'm good at what I do in the kitchen, but I make a mess when I do stuff. I make a mess. So let's see. Saturday Night Drive-In, Jed and I will be talking Frequency. It's a good movie. Let's see. Sunday, Roundtable, 3 p.m. Be talking the fan stuff, whenever else I can slap together for a show. And if you haven't done it already, please head over to the post tab on my YouTube page and vote on the 2 polls that are up there. One poll is a Nerdgasm poll. We're doing a Nerdgasm on January 21st, but you guys get to choose what we're going to nerd out over. So go over there and vote. There are 4 choices. Go vote. You essentially have another week and a half to vote on this shit. You got another week. And then the other poll is to make sure that you guys be entertained by my gaming. We are almost done with Dragon Quest III HD 2D. I've been I did some off-screen stuff yesterday that probably should have been done on-screen, but it was so quick to get the Sword of Kings, a.k.a. Erdrick's sword. It was done so quickly, and I found the stuff. I had it ready. I just got it done. And I'm collecting other things, and we're ready to tackle the end game dungeons, and then we'll do post game. There's post game stuff now apparently too. They added post game stuff like they have. What's a tradition now in Dragon Quest games? They add post game content. So we're gonna try and finish that up. We might do that tomorrow night. Because if the boys are gonna be playing Enshrouded, I'm not playing it. I don't just want to sit there in Saturday listening to some people complain about bullshit if I'm not even playing the game to distract me from the bullshit they're talking about. So if I'm not playing the game, I might do my own thing. I'll either stream my own game or I'll watch anime on my own time. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see. And then, of course, remember, next week we're back here. New schedule next week. New schedule. Monday nights, Jed and I will be playing Jump Space. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming it because I can't stream and play it at the same time because my computer is old. No, there's a difference, Kratos. When I'm playing the game, I can blot out the conversations I'm not interested. When I'm just sitting here, not really focused on anything, I can't blot them out. And sometimes I can't take it. So I gotta leave. It's one thing. So it's different. It's different when I'm playing the game everybody's playing. It's much different. It's totally different when I can not pay attention to it. But so next week we got Jump Space, Jed and I Jump Space, 7:30 p.m. on Endless Frontiers, unless I somehow magically doohickey this thing into running and streaming at the same time. But then, of course, next week, let's make sure I get the days right. Next Monday, well, I'll be watching it Monday and reviewing it for Tuesday. Next week begins Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Kurtzman Trek's last gasps, possibly the last Kurtzman Trek. So we start our review. So tune in for that. And then also that week, I have to talk about the day. We're doing a panel discussion. The show doesn't have a name yet. It's going to be discussion. I'll be there. Jed will be there. And when he can make it, Brad will be there. Brad, Duke Devil 95. And we will have some guests, possibly, depending on what type of punishment they want to deliver upon themselves. So we will be going over each episode every week and doing the same thing as we did with Doctor Who Cares reviews. Ripping it apart, making fun of it, questioning our life choices. So join that, watch my review, then watch the new show. We'll be doing it until the show is over. Then we'll be back for season 2 because it's getting 2 seasons. It's got 2 seasons. And then next week, we'll see what the rest of the week brings. So I guess we are just creeping up on the hour. So unless you guys have anything else, no, you don't. We're gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna get busy on having a rest of a pleasant birthday before I go suffer on Ballbusters tonight. So thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I appreciate your birthday wishes and your good thoughts and support on the channel. Please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, leave comments and likes, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys tonight on Ballbusters. Until then, take it easy. Have a good rest of your day.